Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
To the left of our forward motion, just beyond the trees, is the Walt Disney World Golf Resort, which lies in the middle of two 18-hole championship golf courses.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Scott, joined by
his lovely wife, Dawn. Well, it finally happened to the Scott family.
It did.
We got kicked off the ship.
They kicked us off.
I was not real happy that we got kicked off the ship.
No, I wasn't happy at all. Who thought that was going to happen?
Exactly. I mean, to us of all people.
Right.
And it happened. Well, we got kicked off. They called it disembarkation.
Some big word. I don't know.
But essentially it was the same. They made us get off the ship.
They said other people are going to get on. We're like, wait. We didn't sign up for that part.
I didn't sign up for the de-embarkation. I only signed up for the embarkation.
Right.
Or disembarkation. That's the word.
Right. And 4-day cruise disembarking is a whole lot harder than it is on a 7-day.
It really is.
It's not usually on a 7-day.
Not done with your cruise at all.
You're not.
Anyway, well, let's talk about what we did on our cruise.
And this is the concluding episode of our recent last-minute Wish Cruise trip report.
Yes.
A lot of words in that. But we're going to talk about some very interesting things on here, the things that we've not experienced before. A couple things on there we haven't experienced before. We were picking up after our trip to, I still want to call it Labadee, which is Royal Caribbean's island.
I know. Lookout Key.
Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. There's a Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key. It's one of those.
Oh.
It's the new private island.
I think it's Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
Sure it is. So we took the walk there. We took the walk back. We talked about that. Wasn't as bad as everybody's saying.
No, it was definitely less than 15 minutes. Even when we went back to the ship and we were tired and hot.
Right.
And it was a very, very warm day when we were there.
Yes.
So, and there are water stations about halfway up the pier that you can stop and grab water. And if you're really just not feeling well because of the heat, they do have some golf carts that can take you back and forth. Or if you have a mobility issue,
yes,
they have golf carts that will take you back and forth.
But set that up beforehand with guest services on the ship, and they'll be happy to take care of you. I mean, a lot of people aren't mentioning there's a constant ocean breeze there too, so that
yes, it was, and the water's so beautiful to look at.
Right.
I didn't mind. I really didn't mind the walk. People are saying, well, you need to wear good walking shoes. I didn't beach flip-flops. So like the cheapy $1 Old Navy flip-flops that I bought when they were going out of business.
Right.
So around here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did it in. And my feet were fine. And I don't even have great feet. So.
Your feet are fine.
So, yep, it was fine.
So we got back after that excursion or a little trip to the island. And we decided we were hungry.
Who knew?
Who knew we'd be hungry?
Honestly, I am not a beach person. So if you truly enjoy the beach, do not go by our trip report because we are not beach people. I don't like the feeling of sand on my feet. I certainly don't like the feeling of sand anywhere on my body. And so it's just gritty, and then you try to eat, and that is not me. We needed to get back. I needed to get a shower, and then we needed to get something to eat.
Right. In air conditioning.
Most importantly.
But we did. We decided to go to Marceline Market because I don't think we had eaten there before that, at least for a...
I thought we ate there one other time.
We probably did.
Yeah, I think we did. We ate there one other time.
We did eat there one other time because I remember the time before, I passed on the charcuterie tray they had there, or the charcuterie plate.
Right.
And I got one this time. It was actually very good.
Yeah.
So.
I do appreciate that Disney tries to do a whole bunch of different type of cuisines that they do. I'm just such a picky person that...
Right.
Just point me to the chicken strips and fries and I'm good.
Right. Not an adventurous eater over there. I get a little more crazy.
You do. You really enjoyed the food at Marceline Market.
I did. There's a wide variety there. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe if I would try some stuff, maybe I would like it. I just look at it and be like, yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Okay, remember at Marceline Market, it's the same on both sides. When both sides were open.
Yes.
But you got to go all the way to the back to get to the little seafood station there where they have some shrimp and crab claws and that kind of thing going on back there. So.
Right. And on port days, generally only one side is open.
Right.
So on the sea day, both sides were open. But because we were in port and because there was barbecue and food being served on the island, the only one side was open, which
And it wasn't even busy. That's probably why they did it that way. It wasn't very
Right.
busy. We got
Right. They did
Table,
have
no problem.
really, really tasty desserts, though. I had a really good fresh fruit cup, and then I had, I think it was a raspberry or a strawberry cheesecake bite. It was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Very good. And I think one other time may not have gone back up and had a little bit of like a lava cake. So
Oh,
chocolate
right.
lava cake
Yep,
was
yep, yep.
really, really good. Just saying. It was delicious.
And there's a specialty coffee place there. I missed it when we were up there. I don't know if I would have gotten one then. I really wasn't in the mood, but there's like a kind of like the other cafes on the ship, not just the standard Joffrey's Drip, but an actual
No.
cafe if you want your mochas or lattes.
Yeah. So after that,
It was pirate night.
it was pirate night.
Arr.
Arr. Gotta love pirate night. And I made us some cute shirts.
You made us great shirts. Did we take a picture of us in the shirts?
I don't think we did.
I see. I'm looking through the pictures here. I don't see a picture, but maybe they're on your phone or something.
Nope, I don't have hardly any pictures from our vacation. You took them all. No, I think we forgot to do that. And I made cute shirts.
You made great shirts. Maybe we'll have to take a picture and post it with the show. of us and our pirate
We'll have
shirts.
to do that. So we did that. But our table mates, oh my goodness.
They dressed for every
Bonnie,
occasion.
she's such a sweetheart. Love Bonnie. She came dressed as Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
She looked darling.
Yes, you even had the little pixie
The little wing and everything.
Yeah.
She looked absolutely darling. So, pirate night menu, not my favorite.
You know what? Same. And then I was like, we talked a little bit just before we started recording the show. I thought they had redone the menu, and I went back and looked. I think we had the new menu. And it didn't look that much different than the old menu from what I recall.
It didn't.
It had the jerk chicken, which I think people like the jerk chicken. I think maybe I had that once. Do I still have the menu here? Let me pull that up. Let's see. Small plates. They had Swan's red and yellow beetroot carpaccio, which I think maybe they're changing the names of these things sometimes. Angelica's lime marinated shrimp, the Calypso crab cake. Let's see. A vegetable samosa, a carrot and cilantro soup, a chilled mango soup. I'm not into chilled soups necessarily. Quinoa salad and a baby gem. Was that blue cheese, radish, tomato?
Yeah.
Okay, so a little salad for going on.
I don't think I got an appetizer at all.
I don't think you did.
None of them sounded good to me.
No.
So I just didn't.
I always like the crab cake, and I like the crab cake a lot.
Yeah.
Although our table mates did not.
They're from Maryland, though.
So they know what real crab cakes are supposed to be like, and yeah, they probably wouldn't have liked it. I thought it was totally fine. It was crispy, it was hot, it was good. The
You
sauce
enjoyed
was
it.
good. I did.
So, and then I had the strip loin. Was that what it
King
was?
George's roasted privateer strip loin
Yes, I had that. That was very, very good.
with thyme roasted potatoes, buttery savory cabbage, Yorkshire pudding, and a red wine rosemary reduction.
Yes.
I didn't remember that. I'm reading from the menu.
So it was very tasty. It was good.
I'm trying to remember what I had. Did I have the grouper? I think I had the grouper.
I think you did.
I think I had a double seafood hit there. I remember the grouper was very good. It was a very thick piece of fish. It was cooked nice. It was crispy, I do believe.
Yeah. You like to order a lot of seafood when we go out because of my shellfish allergy.
Yeah.
We just pretty much keep it out of our house.
Yeah. You remember what you had for dessert?
I don't think I had dessert.
Oh, maybe not. I'm trying to think. I might not have dessert either. 'Cause
I don't think we had dessert because we went up and had ice cream.
maybe that was our plan because
Yeah.
the desserts, don't look fantastic to me.
Yeah.
There's an orange chocolate cake,
Nope. I had that before. It was not good.
the warm banana sticky toffee pudding. Actually, that might be good, but I wasn't in the mood because it said coconut cake and I got to be in the right mood for coconut, and that wasn't the night.
Right.
Or a caramel macadamia nut cheesecake tart.
Nope. We did not have dessert.
And the
No.
Pirate's Treasure Sundae, which had coconut pineapple ice cream,
Nope.
Pineapple whipped cream.
So when we were done there, we did go up to stake out a spot for the fireworks because we always
We
love
did.
that.
Yep.
And oh my goodness, there were people that had were on those really comfy round loungers,
Yes.
and they were facing the stage. So we were up. I don't know what deck it was.
It was probably
back toward where the adult area only is.
Yeah, I think we're on the same deck. To go to the Cove Cafe.
Right.
So yeah.
So they could see, had a perfect view. Our loungers were facing the ocean, so we would have to turn to see the stage, but we could do that until 5 minutes before the show began. And then people just lined up along that rail right in front of everybody who was sitting on the lounger.
Which I knew was going to happen, but I don't really worry about the show. I like more of the fireworks.
Yeah, we've seen the show several times.
We've seen the show. And we could hear the show fine. It was fine.
Yes.
The music was good.
Yeah, we could hear the music. We could hear everything. We saw our table mates.
Yes.
And they were kind of like looking around. And so we waved him over because there was a lounger next to you.
Right.
And so she came and he stood. He had a really, really good camera that he was taking pictures with. But she
made room for him to sit if he wanted to sit. He
Oh,
wanted to make sure
absolutely.
he
Yeah,
could
we had
fireworks.
plenty of room. So, but we, I highly, highly recommend going up there if you don't care about seeing the show or if you've seen the show before.
Right.
I mean, I could have stood up and seen the show with no problem.
We could have, but it was late. We had late dinner.
We did. We had late dining, so that was hard.
We were on the beach all day. and-
Let me tell you, laying on that lounger, watching the fireworks, that was just pure bliss.
And who picked out the perfect spot?
Was that you or was that me?
That was me.
That was you. Good job.
So let's these right here. I'm pretty sure it was me. I'm pretty sure.
Job. I'm sure it was.
Well,
Good job, honey.
so we took them. They were available because there were quite a few loungers available when we walk up there.
Yes.
So the aqueduct was on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the aqueduct.
Did we talk about that? Aqua Mouse.
Aqua Mouse. Yeah, you did it.
Did we talk about that I did the
You did.
Aqua Mouse?
We did. We talked about it.
I
in the
couldn't
last show.
remember. It was a first. Do
But
the
remind
Aqua
them.
Mouse.
Remind them again about it.
I was going to say, I've been avoiding it. You know, I have a weight issue and I just thought
A weight issue.
yes, well, maybe not right now, but I certainly did in the past. I've lost a little bit of weight, but and I thought I just didn't want to embarrass myself by, you know, not being able to get out of the raft or like you always say, getting stuck as you're
We
going.
did talk about this on the last show. I think I talked about me getting stuck like a Tidy Bowl commercial.
Oh yeah, that's right. But I'm just going to say it again.
Say it again.
There's not a weight issue for the Aqua Mouse. Not even with two, you know, you could have definitely gone with
That's
me.
what
We
they
would have
say.
we would have been fine. And getting out wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be. The cast members there were so incredibly helpful.
Right.
So that's our little side story right there. Just ride the Aqua Mouse. It
Right.
was fun and I would 100% do it again. And at some point in time, I'm going to get you on the Aqua Mouse with me.
Right.
Because you will be fine.
I'm sure.
If I have to roll you out of the raft, I'll roll you out of the raft. It'll be fine.
Call a manatee rescue squad.
Exactly.
Get me out.
And they will even like stop the little conveyor belt. Cause like I said to the girl, I said, I don't know if I can get out of this. She's like, I'll stop it for you. So she stopped the conveyor belt. So I wasn't still moving, trying to get out. Cast members are so nice, which is why we keep going back to Disney.
They know what they're doing.
They do. And they've seen everything. They've seen, I'm sure people tumble out of the raft and, you know, flop on their belly, whatever it is, but they're just helpful.
Set him free back in the ocean. He's going to die.
But anyway, all right. So back to Pirate Night. So we had the best spot. You did a great job.
But we watched the fireworks, which are fantastic.
Oh, they were so good, as always.
Yeah.
And they say that when the fireworks explode, the shell and stuff turns into fish food.
That's what they say.
I hope they're right because that makes me happy.
I mean, the fish eat paper. They were good. They were probably that way to begin with. I don't know.
I don't know. I hope so.
I'm sure they are.
And then we called it a night.
We did.
We were tired.
Went back to our room.
Mm-hmm. Listened to the door bang open and shut multiple times.
Yes.
I think it got a little bit better as the nights went on.
Maybe.
A little bit. I don't know.
I don't.
Still wouldn't stay there. Would stay in
No.
that area, but about 7 or 8 cabins down.
Yeah, 7 or 8
Still
times
wouldn't
down
stay
where
right,
we were. Fantastic.
right where we were. But anyway. So then the last day was our day at sea.
Who doesn't love a day at sea?
I love a good day at sea. I just love our days at sea because you can be busy if you want to be busy.
Right?
You can do pool time if you want to do pool time. You can sit on your balcony and read a book all day or any balcony or any, you know, outside deck. You don't have to have a veranda to enjoy the ocean and everything. There's loungers everywhere,
Right.
especially that adult area. I'm not a fan of exactly how it's laid out on the Wish class ships,
Right.
but I'm a huge fan of the rocking chairs, the padding on the lounger.
Oh my gosh.
They have just regular chairs and tables to sit at. I don't like the layout, but it's well designed with the furniture that they've included.
It is. And you get your choice. And depending on the time of day, if one side of the ship is in pure sun and you didn't had enough sun for the day, you can go to the other side and be in the shade.
Exactly. So I love the rocking chairs. They're so comfy and they're just nice. And It's just very, very relaxing, or you can be busy. So we decided to do the ship tour.
We did, because we
Because
enjoyed it so much on the Treasure.
We loved it on the Treasure. And I think shout out to Taylor, who did that tour on the Treasure.
That's right, Taylor from Northeast Ohio.
That's right. Phenomenal. She did a great, great job.
Yes.
When we were on the Treasure, we each had our own little earpiece, and she talked into a microphone, and then we all could hear her.
Right.
But on the Wish, I think he had something that magnified his voice a little bit, but it was it was still incredibly hard to hear.
He was not as clear.
No, he was not clear. It was hard to hear. So I would strongly encourage getting the little individual earpieces. And I wonder if maybe they didn't do that because then you could have more of a crowd, because you don't have to worry about each person having their own earpiece.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really hard. So we hung in there for a little bit.
Right.
He had some really good things to say, tell us a lot about stuff. It was great.
Told us a lot about the Grand Hall, the chandelier, the carpet.
Yes, lot of great information. We get to the Keg and Compass, and he's telling us a little bit about that. And we hear there's going to be trivia starting soon.
Right.
So we kind of snuck out, went into Luna for a little bit.
A little bit.
And the tour left, and we went back into Keg and Compass to play trivia.
Oh, we did trivia, which was fun.
Kind of feel bad we ditched the tour, but it was just difficult to hear.
Right.
It was hard, but he did a pretty good job.
Yeah,
It was his fault. He had great information.
Right.
And, knew a lot about the ship.
Yep.
But it was just too hard to hear.
Yes.
So, and other people were talking because, they're excited. And
Oh, yeah.
so it was just a little tricky.
He did a good job. We just had kind of done it, and
Yeah. I think I would try it again, like on the Destiny or the Brave, like if we did it, because every ship is different.
Mm-hmm.
So we did rather enjoy that. But we did play trivia, enjoyed that very much.
yes.
We did a lot of other things.
We did some photo ops around the
Yeah.
top decks for a little bit.
Yes, because where you work, they were doing a little play on Flat Stanley, the
Yes.
book. If you don't know the book Flat Stanley, especially if you have young children, get Flat Stanley and do it as a read aloud, because it's just a really fun little book. There's a lot of Flat Stanley books because it's so popular, but you have to get the original Flat Stanley, and it's good. So the place where you work, we're doing flat anchors, those little newscasters. And so we had printed them out, and we took them around and took some
pictures.
Fun pictures.
Maybe I'll put some of those with the show also.
That'll be fun.
Just to see.
Flat anchors.
Yeah.
So had a good time doing that.
So that was fun. And then we took this opportunity, because we had not done it on the Wish the first time we were on it. We didn't do it on the Treasure when we were on there. So I was like, I have to make sure I do it this time.
Okay.
We went to the Cove Cafe.
We did.
We hoofed it back down to the adult area. We took a turn, went into the Cove Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got a mocha there.
Yes.
It's just as fantastic as any one I've had on any of the ships.
Awesome.
And I think it's like 5 something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Good size. It's decent price for whatever you.
Oh, for
all
sure.
these other coffee places, the 7 Brew, the Starbucks,
Right.
the Human Bean. If anybody out there has a Human Bean, hear them or not, but
Yeah.
it was comparable. I was happy to pay it. I was happy to get it.
Mm-hmm.
Was this your first time in the Cove Cafe, or at least I know it was on that?
On the Wish class ship, it was.
What was your impression of the Cove Cafe?
I thought the seating areas that they had there were a little bit different than the ones they had on the Fantasy or the Dream. Super comfy.
Yes.
So there was a person in there that was working on his laptop. So I wonder if he maybe had vacation, but he had to get a little bit of work done.
Oh, I think so.
But he was working in there. It's nice and quiet. People are super respectful of that area. That's kind of supposed to be a quiet, calming place.
Yep.
So it was good.
They had like a full coffee menu. There, lots of liquor behind the counter there.
Yep.
There was a big fancy drip coffee thing going on there. I took a little picture or video of.
Yeah.
It was very nice. I would take advantage of that space again.
Awesome. Yeah, for sure. So, and then we decided to try out Hyperspace Lounge
Oh my gosh.
because we had not been able to do that on our very first time on the Wish. And we had gone into the Haunted Mansion parlor on the Treasure and loved it.
Loved it. Loved it.
And then we ducked in there. There wasn't very many people in there. We
No.
were kind of looking around. We were like, womp womp.
It is the single most disappointing use of space on any Disney cruise ship.
It kind of is. Maybe we just hit it at the wrong time.
There's no theming in there. There's like a couple things. Those were
weird.
Borgs, or I don't even know. It's like a little cafeteria room. is what it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, white walls. You got the big window that you're looking out over space in for the jump to hyperspace once in a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
We sat there for a little
didn't
bit.
work for the Star Cruiser. I don't think it's going to work on this ship. I wouldn't be surprised if they have to
Retheme it.
make it a haunted mansion parlor. Maybe just do better theming on here. It was just very disappointing.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see it.
And we looked at the menu, and we're not big drinkers. So if you do enjoy like a mixed drink or a cocktail or something, there probably was something good there that you would have enjoyed. But there wasn't a huge selection of non-alcoholic drinks. And we're not against drinking. I just don't
not
care
at all.
for the taste of alcohol.
No, it's just not.
It's just,
our
there's
thing.
very, very few alcoholic drinks that I like, and they don't generally have them. So like
Right.
a peach Bellini, I'd have that in a heartbeat.
If you're not a big drinker and they're giving you this Star Wars themed drink menu, I don't know what the things are listed in there.
No, I didn't even.
What the equivalent of it would be.
Yeah.
So, could I get a
Oh.
Cherry Coke or something? That's kind of,
Yeah.
Well,
So we
part of
kind of
those-
left.
we just skipped out.
We did.
She brought us the menu, we looked at it, and she didn't come back right away either. So we were just kind of like,
Well, we weren't there that long, though. She probably was just giving us, I mean, you could tell that we were looking at it and stuff.
that could be. But I'm looking at the pictures now. There's not a whole lot of people. There's a booth empty. There's like only 3 seats at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's, yeah. So
Yeah, it wasn't real big.
very disappointing.
So, but for lunch, we skipped over lunch. We
No,
went to hyperspace on it. For lunch, we went to 1923, and let me tell you, they had my most favorite.
they did.
I absolutely love their meatloaf, their lunch meatloaf.
Mhm.
It is a small little portion, cuts the mashed potatoes, green beans. That meatloaf, it's just phenomenal. I don't know what it is about it. It might be something to do with the tomato glaze they put on it.
Oh, yeah.
It's
But-
so yummy. I was so excited when I saw it on the lunch menu. I said, this is where we're going for lunch. We're not doing Marceline Market. So if you enjoy meatloaf and a good meatloaf, highly recommend.
Very, I don't even remember what I had.
I don't know either, but I had the meatloaf and it was so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Loved it. So then it was our last dinner, and our last dinner, we were also in 1923 for our very last night. And
Love the 1923, but
I really do too. I like the nostalgia of it. I like looking at all the memorabilia. I just really enjoy that restaurant a lot. It's not that I don't enjoy the shows, I do, but I just really enjoy the nostalgia of the 1920s.
yeah, I just don't
restaurant.
think every dining needs to be a full-fledged show.
No,
Especially Avengers.
exactly.
Fix Avengers.
But anyways, I don't remember what we had for dinner, but it was good. I don't remember it not being good. It was tasty.
Yeah, I know I probably had the steak there. That peppercorn fillet.
Oh, I did. I had the
Yeah.
peppercorn. Oh, it was yummy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
The
Yeah.
filet was so good. I did have that. I do remember that
Yep.
now.
And again, our table mates dressed up. They dressed up like it was the Roaring 20s.
Yep, they looked great. So they were fun table mates.
They were
We
a
lucky.
fun table.
We were lucky. I hope that we get the same when we go on our next cruise, because it's
Right.
a longer cruise, and
Yeah.
I just hope we have good table mates,
I think that's pretty much the highlights there. The next morning was just, a quick breakfast.
which was really unmagical.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I think you have to understand that the crew is trying to get the ship turned around. They want to say goodbye to you and get you off the ship as quickly as possible, because they have very, very limited time when there's nobody on the ship before they start boarding again.
Right.
And so they are in a rush. But I don't know that I've ever been treated like that. Like, he came over and asked you if you wanted coffee. And if I wanted coffee, I said, no, could I please have a Coke? And he was like, well, it's going to be a while because I'm running around here. And I was kind of like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I'm okay with, if you don't, it's okay. Just water's fine.
That was a little uncalled for.
I was a little disappointed.
And I will say, there was a hiccup somewhere that we didn't get the option for the survey
Right,
anywhere.
right.
Now, it was the same weekend, or actually the same day they were upgrading the DCL
Right.
website,
Mhm.
and it was down for like a day and a half or whatever
Right.
it was. I kept checking, nothing ever came through.
Yeah.
There was no announcement for it.
Mm.
But I did notice there was no encouragement from the servers to rate them very well on the survey.
Right.
We've had times in the past where a couple times during the ship, they'll remind you, you're going to be getting a survey.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to give us anything less than 5 stars, let us know so we can fix it. Because I
Right.
want you to give
Right.
5 stars.
Yeah, this was the second time that out of the 9 cruises that we've had, 2 of them, our servers have been adequate. And
Yes.
that other times our servers have been beyond phenomenal. The servers that we had this time, I would not have given them 5 stars.
No.
They were not very magical. He was getting ready to go back home within 5 weeks. So I think he was just like, whatever. He didn't really care. I don't want to say he didn't care, but
He didn't care.
I don't think he did. And I don't know what happened there, but there have been, 2 now, cruises that we have not tipped extra. We always give whatever the gratuity is at the automatic gratuity, but we always put extra cash
Oh,
in the
absolutely.
envelope when we hand it to them because crew members work hard.
Right.
And I would never, ever encourage anybody to take away a tip, even if you've had less than stellar service. And our service was less than stellar.
Right.
But I would never take their tip away from them because they still try to work hard. And I think they do try. But typically we give extra.
And we did to our stateroom attendant.
Oh, we absolutely did. He was great. We
He was
loved
good.
him. Yeah, we gave him extra for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, our servers didn't earn that. So, and they just didn't, I don't know. They were okay, but they weren't great.
Right.
So sadly, but our cabin attendant, he was so nice.
He was.
Loved him. Shout out to Laurel. He was great. So
If you get Laurel on your cruise, you'll be lucky.
absolutely.
He did a great job.
Yep. So then after that, we took the Disney transportation back to the airport.
Right. We did not have an early flight.
No, we did not.
So we did something here that I knew was available to do, and we almost did it once before. But for some reason, we ended up not doing it. We got a day rate at the Hyatt at the airport.
We did. And I'm going to tell you, best decision we ever made.
Oh, absolutely.
Best money after a cruise we've ever spent.
Oh, yes.
We had talked about going to Disney and kind of doing like we did after Katie's wedding,
Right.
Making a reservation and having lunch and resort hopping and stuff. But honestly, after a cruise, I'm tired because we go. And we didn't get a lot of great sleep. So I'm kind of glad we made this decision.
Right.
So, but going to the airport, we had a great driver. He was fantastic.
Yep. Bus was comfortable again.
Yes, it was, till I fell off of it.
Well,
that was not good. They're like, watch your step. And then I didn't.
then you didn't.
I didn't. And I fell into the corner and I had 2 lovely bruises. And one I still have it, but it's going away. So we get there, checked into the Hyatt. When you do a day room, they are the interior rooms that look out over the atrium area of the airport.
Right.
Generally for a day room, you do not get a runway view. So we couldn't plane watch from the balcony.
The runway room with the balcony and the interior rooms overlooking the
atrium
are locked.
But there's a great food court area right there. So you can grab some snacks, food, whatever you want, take it upstairs if you like. We decided we were going to go hang out at the pool for a while.
We did.
And it says it's a rooftop pool. Technically, it's on a roof, but it's the 6th floor.
Yeah.
So we had to go down to the pool.
It's not the top.
It's not,
floor.
not at all. So we hung out at the pool.
It was a lovely pool.
It was warm. The water was so warm. And it was nice. They have on either side of the pool a little bench seat so you can just sit in the water and relax and enjoy. They had 3 little cute fountains there. It was great. I
Pool,
loved
you
it.
can't see the runways.
No.
Which is fine. You could hear the planes leaving and kind of see some just coming in and just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that was fine.
It was fine.
It was delightful.
So we just enjoyed the pool we were there for quite a while.
We were there for a long time.
Yeah. And then after that, we decided to go up, get showered, and take a nap.
Yep.
Which was great. The room itself, phenomenal. We had a king bed room.
Yes.
It also had a couch and a coffee table. Nice
That's a
TV. Yeah, very big TV. So we turned on the TV, watched a little bit of TV.
And the room was quiet.
Yeah.
For being at the airport, you might think it might be a little bit noisy of some kind, or you hear the atrium.
Yep. It was very quiet. Although, fun fact, our room was exactly halfway from where the elevators were. If you make like a great big giant loop there, we had to go halfway around, then halfway around back there. So we got our steps in that day going to our room.
There was no shortcuts there involved at all.
Nope, not at all. So after we got up from our nap, I said, let's have a little something before we have to leave the room.
Yep.
So I got a piece of Sbarro pizza.
I got you pizza and a breadstick.
Yeah, that was pretty good. It wasn't bad.
Yep. I got the same. I got a different piece of pizza, but the same breadstick. It was totally fine.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah, it sure was.
But there was also like a McDonald's down there. I think there was a Chick-fil-A.
Yes, there was a lot to choose from down there. The bathroom was really nice shower.
Yes.
Nice vanity area to clean up in. So
I'd this would be maybe a new recommendation. Besides, if you don't want to take the time or the money to go to Disney and spend the night before your cruise, if you come in a day ahead of time, consider staying at that Hyatt right at the airport.
yes.
Because when you stay at the Hyatt, they actually, when you leave for the cruise, when you book, at least through Disney Transportation, you check in for the cruise there.
Yes.
As soon as you get to the port, you're basically like not the very first boarding group, you're definitely in the top 5.
Yeah.
Because they get you there early, they'll get you in.
I really highly recommend it. It was great.
Yeah.
We had a great time. It was just a nice place because we got to the airport. It was a little bit before 10 a.m. when we got to the airport, and we had the room from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and our flight was at 8:30. So we left the room pretty much right at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And went down, checked in our luggage, and then headed to the gate.
Yep.
And of course, we're on Breeze, so you don't want to be late.
Don't be late.
They got us going.
Although the plane was a little bit late coming in because the storm's in the area by like 20 minutes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit late, but maybe 10
But let me tell you, we were not late getting into Akron Canton.
No.
They the minute they said as soon as the last person is off, we're going to do a sweep of the plane and then we're going to get you. It wasn't 5 minutes from the last time that person was off the plane. But Breeze does ask you to make sure you pick up all the trash, anything that you've dropped, get that. No airport or no airline thoroughly cleans their planes between passengers.
No.
But I'll tell you, Breeze, one of the cleanest planes we've ever been on.
Absolutely.
All the planes we've been on for Breeze have been clean.
They have been.
I just took a quick little girls trip with a friend and I flew Breeze on Sunday, came back on Thursday. Again, super clean. I think the kitten wanted out of her box.
Yeah, she's out.
We're watching our daughter's kitten. She's 7 weeks old and we've been keeping her in a large plastic container. And
We don't know why, because she gets out of it.
exactly. She now can get out of it. She was a runt that was rejected by her mother.
Take a picture of her. Take a picture of her and I'll post it with the show.
Okay. She was a runt that was rejected by her mother and was found by a mutual friend of Mackenzie's, and she still had the umbilical cord attached. So this sweet, sweet girl bottle fed this little kitten for 4 weeks, and then we took her for a little while. Mackenzie's had her. Now she's back here while Mackenzie moves. But yeah, I don't know why we bother with the container anymore because she can get out of it now. But she is a beautiful little girl.
Yeah, she is.
And of course, she has a Disney name.
Oh, right.
Yes, her name is Poppins, as in Mary Poppins. But we call her Poppy, Poppykins.
Oh, before we wrap up the show, I want to mention another thing we usually like to do on Disney cruise ships is go to a couple movies.
They have great first run movies, or if a movie is coming out, they will often premiere it on the ship.
Yes.
Sometimes even a day before the actual premiere on land.
Which was our case.
Yes, we were so lucky we got to see Moana live on the ship.
Yes, the Moana live action movie.
Yes, the day before that it actually came out. I think it also premiered at Disney Springs Theater as well.
Oh,
Thought I heard somebody say that.
Okay.
So, but it did premiere on our cruise the Thursday before the official premiere date.
Yep.
And I loved it.
It was actually one of the live action ones I actually wanted to go see. Usually I'm like, nah, I'll just pass and maybe catch it later.
Exactly.
But I was very excited to see it, and I liked it as well.
I thought it was amazing. The whole thing, amazing. The music, the acting, everything. Fantastic.
It was this one was in the Walt Disney Theater. We were at our standard seats in the back. You've heard previous shows. We have very specific seats we like because they're very comfortable.
Yes.
And enjoy it very much. I thought the movie, I enjoyed it a lot.
I enjoyed it very much as well.
Apparently it tanked.
Sadly, that's what I heard.
I don't know. Maybe we find the movies better on a cruise ship than people do on land?
I don't know. I just thought it was really good. I thought it stuck true to the animated movie.
Yeah.
But I thought it was great.
I thought it was just as good as Lilo and Stitch. And Lilo and Stitch made them almost $1 billion or something like that. So I was shocked.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know either. Lilo and Stitch was supposed to go straight to Disney Plus.
Really?
They initially, and then apparently they liked it so much they did a theatrical release and it blew up.
Wow.
So it's just crazy how one movie.
I wonder if it didn't get promoted as well because Toy Story 5 was out at the same time. Came out a little bit before.
Maybe.
I don't know. They needed to promo it better because it was fantastic. I thought it was great.
I mean, they were doing, theatrical teases going up to it like Disney tends to do. And
Right. But we also got to see, because we missed it in theaters,
we did.
The Devil Wears Prada 2.
Which actually did very good in the theaters.
Yes.
I think that actually did better than what they were expecting from what I remember hearing people talk about.
I thought it was pretty good. Of course, I liked the first one much, much better, but I thought the second one did a good job.
The first one had more quick, funny lines in it and quick little funny scenes. This one, I don't know. They were trying to set up to the end a little too much. Not too much, but it didn't have the same pacing as the previous movie.
Right. It was good, though.
I did like all the callbacks, all the people they brought back.
Oh, that was fantastic.
They did a great job
Absolutely
with that.
fantastic. So, but anyway, that we saw in, I forget if it was the Wonderland Theater or Neverland Theater, one or the other.
Right.
They're the same.
They're the same theaters on different sides of the ships right opposite each other. And the theater, they're small theaters. They seat about 80 people.
I would think.
However, The Devil Wears Prada 2, I would have enjoyed the movie a lot more. The seats were very uncomfortable.
I don't remember on any other ship them being that uncomfortable because we saw something in one of the theaters on the Treasure. Oh,
Elio, yep.
on the Treasure.
No, it's fine because I don't remember being uncomfortable.
I don't remember being uncomfortable, but it was awful.
Right.
It was to the point where I was like, this movie needs to wrap up because I need to get out of this seat and I want to see the ending of this movie.
I kept squirming. There was like some kind of weird bar under the seat going crosswise that the cushioning wasn't working. The seat, we changed seats.
We did.
And
Thinking it was just those seats right there.
Right.
Did not help.
So Disney Wish, you need to do something about these theaters. And we were going to see Toy Story 5.
And we sat down to see it.
Yeah, it was in the other theater.
Right.
It was in the other one.
And you went to get something, I forget.
Right.
Probably my sweater, because I always forget.
Well, I think that was it, yeah.
We were sitting there and it was...
You said it was just as uncomfortable?
It was just as uncomfortable. And
So
I'm
it was
like, nope. I said, we'll just see Toy Story 5 when we get home. And we did. So yeah, we couldn't do it.
So DCL, Disney Cruise Line, I don't know what's going on
with
with
the
those
Wish
seats.
theater seats, but
You need to take a look because those are very uncomfortable and very un-Disney-like.
exactly.
So I just want to get that out there. But the movies, I loved watching the movies on there.
Fantastic.
Disney, if it's in the Walt Disney Theater, you're good to go. The other, and I think they're going to be fun. Like we said, it was fine on the Treasure. I imagine the Destiny's probably fine.
Right. I wonder. We
I don't know if
should
the
try.
seats are going. We should go try. I don't know if those seats are going to be due for a replacement and then dry dock whenever that's going to be because it hasn't been quite out 5 years, right?
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
I think we're getting pretty close.
Close. We'll
But
see.
there got to be something about those seats. And like so, we tried a couple different seats in a couple different theaters, and Wonderland, Neverland, they were the same.
Yeah, just not so good.
So moving on.
So we made it back home.
Yeah.
Pretty much on time.
Yeah, good flight, good trip.
It was a great trip. Glad we went. Looking forward to the next one.
I was happy to see Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point.
It was very, very good to see. Beautiful, beautiful island. So it was excellent.
Excellent. So we're still waiting for dates to be announced. And again, by the time you hear this, maybe they're going to be out.
We're waiting. We're so excited
So
about the
excited
date.
to announce the next group cruise. Love to have you with us so you could experience these hijinks with us.
Yeah. We just enjoy the company and enjoy meeting new people and having old friends rejoin us.
Dinners are so much fun. We have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about.
It is. So please come and join us. We would love to have you.
We would love it. Because our table mates, when you're on a Disney ship, everybody's Disney fans, so we always had that to talk about.
Yes.
And they were going to Disney after the cruise. They told us about all the stuff they were going to do. And
Yes. Yes. So
so we hope you join us for that.
shout out to our table mates. Thank
Shout
you
out.
for making our cruise and our dinners so fun.
It was
You
a
guys
treat.
were great.
Anyways, we should probably wrap up this show.
Okay.
I'm Tim Scott. Thanks for joining us at ResortLoop.com. Joined by,
His lovely wife, Dawn.
if you like the book with us, look us up at ResortLoopTravel.com. You also find us at ResortLoop.com for any past shows, any other information you're looking for. I'm running out of breath. It's been a long recording.
If you need anything, send an email.
Send an email. Comment on anything. We're happy to hear from you. We're happy to help.
Absolutely.
Everybody, you've been listening to The Gateway to the Magic.
See you, everybody.